Social life in the countryside is very different from the city. People in the countryside often know each other. They are more open and kind and willing to help each other. If you could feel more comfortable letting your child cycle alone to school or leave the window open to let in a cool breeze, when you are then, the countryside would be best choice for you. Being in the city brings many more advantages, such as job opportunities, entertainment facilities, transportation infrastructure, and especially, we have easier access to a more modern educational environment. The hustle and bustle of everyday life creates a fast lifestyle in the city. To keep up with this fast pace of life, people move like a machine, eat fast, drink fast. Everything becomes faster than usual. In addition, the problem of environmental pollution is also an alarming thing in the city. Air pollution, noise pollution, and polluted water sources happen every day in life. Both rural and urban areas have their own advantages and disadvantages. The city is always a destination for many people because it wears a flashy shirt and paints so many rosy dreams. The city is always a land that promises many things, a life of prosperity, success, and prosperity in the future. On the other hand, the city is also the place where many ambitions are buried and the hopes of many people extinguished. Here, it always gives people a feeling of hustle and bustle and a little fear. City life is always bustling from morning to noon, from noon to evening, from evening until the next morning. It seems like the city doesn't know what fatigue is. If you're in an urban area, just hearing the sound of traffic, noise, and dust will make you feel tired. In the countryside, just hearing the wind blowing, birds singing, and roosters crowing will make your life feel much more peaceful. The countryside may be lacking in material things, may not bring people the promise of success, but it is suitable for those who want to be close to nature, want their souls to be happy, and live slowly with other people. Magical moments in life. I am a person who likes to be close to nature, so I find life in the countryside very comfortable. Every day, I will wake up early, go to the front of the house to look at the flowers, take care of the trees and pets, take care of the food for my small family. A peaceful life goes by day, without having to think about it. Much stress. I grow a few fruit trees and have a small vegetable garden in the garden. About 2 weeks ago, I filmed for you guys as I weeded some corn plants and built a trellis for cucumbers and cove beans to grow. Now you see how much bigger they are, right? It is currently early April. Young lychee bunches are already hanging on the trees. Lychee is one of the popular crops in my hometown. Lychee harvesting season is usually from May to July. Lychees are known for their sweet flavor and can be eaten directly or used to make wine, juice, and jelly. Lychees contain many essential nutrients, most notably vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals. In general, lychees have a pinkish-red skin but are not edible. Behind this shell is the white flesh, surrounding a dark seed located in the center of the fruit. Lychees come in many different shapes, including round, heart-shaped, or oval. When young, this fruit has a slightly hard green outer shell that turns pink when ripe. Thanks to its attractive flavor and pleasant aroma, lychees are widely used in many drink recipes, such as iced tea, juices, or cocktails. In addition, ripe lychees are also processed into cream for cakes and puddings. The factor that determines whether a lychee garden has a good crop or a poor crop is the stage of caring for the buds. In the 9th lunar month, take care of and promote fortune if you see pests eating it and need to spray it to prevent it. From the end of September to the first half of October, then the old buds need to circle their roots about 50-70 cm above the ground. During this time, everyone needs to visit the garden and pay attention to the time to circle the roots. If the tree is planted too late, the flower buds will not be incubated, and the tree may not even bloom because the lychee needs time to accumulate nutrients, nourishes young fruit. At the same time, adhere to the 4 right principle, which is the right type, right dosage, right time, and right method. Depending on the age of the lychee tree, the appropriate amount of fertilizer will be estimated. In addition, it is also necessary to prune branches, pests, and thick trees in the canopy to keep the tree clear, creating conditions for the main flower branches to develop well, reducing the residence of pests. Thanks to the guidance of some acquaintances, the lychee trees are also quite fruitful this year. Waiting until the harvest to sell will probably give you a small amount of money, enough to buy a few more essential household items. Under the fruit trees, I also planted sweet potatoes. This plant can be used from root to tip to serve both humans and pets. The suitable soil for sweet potato plants is sandy soil or light loam soil. About 7 to 10 days before planting, it is necessary to fertilize with lime, manure, or organic fertilizer, a mixture of phosphate, nitrogen, and potassium. Then plow thoroughly and clean up the grass and trash in the soil. Dry it to kill pathogens that exist in the soil. To grow sweet potato tubers, you need to raise beds 30-45 centimeters high and 1 to 1.2 meters wide. Be careful not to make low and small beds because the plants will not yield much potato. Prepare sections of old sweet potato vines that have not yet developed roots and flowers, are straight and healthy, have 5-6 stem nodes, and 3-4 top leaves, about 30 to 35 centimeters long. After preparing the soil in a straight bed, start making holes for sweet potato cuttings in the soil. Bury the sweet potato vines in the ground, leaving only about 10 centimeters of the top, and 3 top leaves above the ground for the plant to grow branches. Planting density with a distance between plants of 20-25 feet. Then, tighten the stump. After planting, water the sweet potato twice a day. During the first week of planting, you need to add water to the trench to keep the soil moist enough for the vines to take root and grow well. After 20 to 25 days of planting, it is necessary to pinch the tops so that the vines have many branches and produce many tubers. After 40-50 days, you should lift the wire to cut off the secondary roots a second time and pile the soil high at the base of the tree, the purpose of which is to help the tree concentrate nutrients to feed the large tubers. At this time, you should not dig too much as it will affect the formation of potato tubers. Each sweet potato growing season needs to be fertilized 4 to 5 times with manure, nitrogen, phosphorus, and urea to help the vegetables grow well and produce large and numerous potatoes. When growing sweet potato tubers, you often encounter problems with the potatoes being damaged by insects such as tuber borers, beetles, etc., causing the potatoes to become wormy, bitter, and mushy. To prevent and treat these diseases, you should raise the bed high, cultivate the roots carefully so that the roots are not exposed to the ground, regularly cultivate the roots of the vegetables, and water them sufficiently. Sweet potato can be harvested 30 days after planting for its leaves and tops. After 90-100 days, the tubers can be harvested. Today, I will cut a large bunch of vegetables to bring home to cook pig bran. In the garden, there are also 2 new papaya trees growing. I will pick the leaves and tops and bring them back. Pigs are not picky eaters. We can take advantage of many types of leaves and tubers in the garden to add to their food to reduce livestock costs. Papaya leaves and sweet potato can be fed to pigs raw or cooked with bran. In the area where I live, there is an epidemic of acute diarrhea in pigs. This is a disease caused by a virus and causes a lot of damage to farmers due to the high death rate in piglets following their mothers and the disease spreading quickly in the pig population. Whole herd. The disease is caused by the PED virus attacking the villi system of the intestinal wall, reducing the ability to absorb nutrients and causing dehydration, causing diarrhea in pigs, especially piglets, which often suffer from acute diarrhea and die quickly. The disease spreads very quickly within the herd. The disease often occurs in pigs raised in wet, cold, dirty barns, piglets that have not been vaccinated with iron, and mother pigs that have not been fully vaccinated. The disease spreads and spreads rapidly, transmitted directly from sick pigs to healthy pigs through feces, secretions, and spread indirectly through means of transport, especially vehicles and people going in and out to buy and sell pigs at the farm, through food and drinking water contaminated with pathogens. After entering the digestive tract, the PED virus increases rapidly in the small intestine, corroding the intestinal villi layer, causing the intestines to thin, hemorrhage, and pigs cannot digest food, causing vomiting and diarrhea. Piglets are sick due to undigested milk, so their feces and vomit are milky white, light yellow, or dark. After 18 to 24 hours after the virus entered, clinical manifestations appeared in the pigs. Piglets have acute diarrhea, loose stools, fishy smell, milky white or light yellow stools, and sticky stools in the anus. Pigs vomit due to undigested milk. The animal stops feeding, is dehydrated, and has a reduced body temperature, so it often lies on the mother's belly. I see people telling each other that feeding papaya leaves to pigs is very good for digestion, preventing diarrhea, overcoming inflammation inside and outside the body, and other effects from papaya leaf extract. Can increase the amount of platelets in the blood and reduce fever, thereby reducing the symptoms of dengue fever. In addition, the fiber in papaya leaves helps support healthier digestive function, so I will supplement them and keep the barn clean to limit pathogens. Next, cooking bran for pigs is also my daily job. Today, I will cook corn bran with sweet potato. First, you need to chop the vegetables, put a little water in the pot, then mix corn bran and gow bran with water and pour into the pot to boil. Finally, add the vegetables and cook until tender and let cool before you can feed them to the pigs. There are many sources of food ingredients that ensure quality and affordable prices. However, taking advantage of available nutritional ingredients is still best. There are many types of ingredients for cooking pork oranges. Food ingredients rich in starch include broken rice, rice bran, corn flour, potatoes, cassava, rice, noodles. Besides, suitable protein-rich foods for pigs include fish meal, shrimp, meat meal, vegetable protein such as soybeans, dried oils, peanuts, coconut, etc. Green vegetables, corn, soybeans, peanuts, etc. are important foods rich in vitamins and fiber that pigs need to support digestion and prevent diseases. Depending on each family's conditions, you can mix the ingredients accordingly to ensure the pigs still grow well, but you don't need to be too picky. Every day, feed pigs 1 tatu kliru of green vegetables. Green vegetables contain a lot of water and fiber. The average water ratio is 80–90%. The average crude fiber ratio in the young stage is 2–3%. Mature 6–8% compared to fresh food. Green vegetables are easy to digest, have high palatability. The digestibility rate for pigs is 60–70%, are easy to grow food and have high yields. Green vegetables are rich in vitamins, mostly carotene, B vitamins, especially vitamin B2, and low levels of vitamin E. Mineral content in green food varies depending on the type of food, soil properties, fertilization regime, and harvest time. In rural areas, in addition to finding ways to reduce food costs using ingredients available in nature or home gardens, utilizing biogas, dry firewood, dry corn cobs as fuel is also very easy to see. In general, the more cost you save, the better. After cooling, the bran will be mixed with clean water to dilute it and fed to the pigs. For young sows, pregnant sows, farrowing or nursing sows, the pigs should be fed diluted bran. The bran must be provided with green vegetables and protein to ensure adequate nutrition and feed on time to stimulate appetite. Do not feed moldy or spoiled food. When changing food, change it slowly. The little pig I talked about the other day is now much healthier than in the early days, but still needs to be separated for better care. Today, I started feeding him diluted bran mixed with milk, an important step in the process of recovering his health. To create the most favorable conditions for the pig's recovery, I placed it in a separate cage with a soft towel underneath. This cage not only helps it feel safer and more comfortable, but also keeps its surroundings clean and warm. I will continue to closely monitor and care for it for a while longer, making sure it gets all the nutrition and care it needs. When the pig has grown large and healthy enough, I will put it back into the pig herd so it can integrate and grow with the other pigs. In addition to taking care of pigs, I also raise a number of dogs in the house. Among them, there was a mother dog who had just given birth to a litter of very chubby and adorable puppies. These puppies belong to a very popular breed in the countryside. They are extremely easygoing raise and care for. This breed is very adaptable to life in the countryside, and although they can live healthily on just white rice and grass dog soup, ensuring a complete nutritional diet will help them develop more comprehensively. Grass-fed dogs' food does not need to be too fancy or special. They are not picky and eat what they are given. Many rural families often take advantage of leftover food to feed their dogs, which not only helps save costs, but also ensures that the dog always has enough energy and health. Today, because there was some leftover rice in the house, I decided to use it as dog food. Grass dogs are easy to care for. They do not require special or expensive treats. They are very intelligent, loyal, and affectionate animals. In particular, this breed of dog easily adapts to the climate and lifestyle of the countryside. They have a strong immune system, endurance, and flexibility, and rarely suffer from health problems. Furthermore, grass dogs also stand out for their independent and reasonable personality, making taking care of them simpler and less labor-intensive. If you feel that life in the city is too cramped, noisy, and stressful, perhaps you will find peace and comfort living in the countryside. This place not only has fresh air and spacious space, but also brings a feeling of peace and closeness to nature. If you cannot directly experience life in the countryside, watch more of my videos to feel the values and peace of rural life. I hope these videos will help you feel relaxed and find joy in the simple things in life. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully my sharing will bring you useful information and relaxing moments. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you who took the time to watch this video. Your support is a great motivation for me to continue sharing useful knowledge and experiences in animal husbandry. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our latest videos. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Also, we highly appreciate your feedback. Please leave your thoughts or questions in the comments section below, so we can discuss and share experiences together. Thank you very much.